We're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is fucking Jano Man. I'm Zach, the voice of Zachary Daiquiri, little bitch boy, crackery.
And I am Cheese. I am the author of NGC Missing. I made the story.
All right. So here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna play the video, and then we'll pause at certain moments that either of us wants to commentate on. So we're gonna say pause, and then we're gonna go on,
Okay.
go for it. That is what I have set up. So here we
Something
go.
I will do is that when I want you to pause, I will pause on. I'll ask you to pause on like every single little detail I think people would have missed because I added I think a lot.
All right. Let's cook. Let's cook.
If it took you that long to find yourself in the mountains, I think there's no way you would have found some of these other ones.
Yeah. Nah. You've been warned. For dramatic effect.
One of the greatest things for me were simple games.
Oh, we're
Activities
starting at
that
level
just
1.
took
Okay.
your mind off.
Yeah, we're starting at episode 1. We're going through the entire thing
Things
so far.
like NES games would make me burst with joy.
Well, I've got a
When I was a
funny
kid,
story about this one.
This and Godzilla were my
You get
two
there when you
favorite
get there.
things in the world. I'd be up day and night playing games and watching whatever movies I could. I didn't like all of them. Godzilla in
I thought it was Zachary,
1985 was one
actually.
I was not a...
What?
Zachary in this universe is born in 1973. So that's still the best 1973 is not just like a random meme. It has a meaning.
fan of. I liked the more classic movies. But one day, these two collided into one of my favorite games, Godzilla Monster of Monsters on the NES. I love this game. I still remember pleading with my mom to get it. Eventually, she caved in and bought me the game.
As the world caves in.
Unfortunately, I traded it for
As the
Action
world-
52 about a year later, much to my dismay to see what that game was like. Never got it back. About a few weeks ago.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because in the original post, I don't know why I said weeks. It was days. He said days.
I didn't even catch that you said days. So honestly, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter, but it drives me nuts because it said days. Because it said days, but I said weeks, like an idiot.
A friend messaged me saying that he'd give me a few NES games
Oh
of my
yeah,
choosing.
another thing.
I chose out of...
Zachary and Billy in this universe are entirely anonymous. Obviously, you know who they are. You've read the original story. I hope. Don't read my story first. Read the original.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still Zachary and Billy. I didn't make up someone new. I did give the characters unique last names that they did not have in the original. So this is Zachary Koffler.
Yeah.
few titles like The Legend of Zelda, Mario Bros. I got the plumbing game, not the platformer. Among a few others, but none really compared to Godzilla. And he had to come first. I plugged the game into my dusty old
He
NES,
had to.
started playing. I never asked my friend where he got it from. The title screen music always did make me feel nostalgic. Brings me back to simpler times.
Oh my God, Unc is
Playing
yapping
through the game
again.
again really showed me how nostalgia blinded me. These levels seem to blend together, never truly...
Okay, pause. I was actually playing the Yuri game for this, as you can tell by the UI, but I had it set to modern UI because of the because
Because what?
because of the Notster video, because it made Mogira only a tiny bit faster.
What?
It made not Mogira a tiny bit faster because you wouldn't be scrolling as much.
How do you even like figure this shit out?
A lot of bullshit figuring crap out, just like experimenting. Like you gotta pull some Oh, you gotta pull a lot of bullshit to figure some of the stuff out.
being all that fun. Honestly, I was about to quit, annoyed at how my childhood games sucked. Smashing through tanks and jets just gets really boring quickly. And the mountains in the way are a constant nuisance. That was until I got to Gazora. Gazora's strategy consisted of him beating you into a wall until the fight ended around 40-ish seconds.
Why are
and
you
Gazora would
blue?
regain some health.
Is
It's
this
never
is this a
that
Pathos
effective, but
reference?
God, it was annoying. When Gazora did his weird trap move, something strange happened.
Also, I don't know that much about the original Godzilla Monster of Monsters, so if I get like a detail wrong, like, hey, that's not how that works in the original story. 50-50, it's me not knowing how the original game works.
I've
watched,
played
like,
the original game. It sucks donkey dick.
Oh, well, yeah. I even mentioned. I know it's not a good game. I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd video on it.
Yay!
But, yeah. I've played some of the games. I'm mostly just pulling from that. But, like, if I get a detail wrong, like, I don't think Gazora's little trap move does any damage, I don't think.
It barely does anything.
Still.
Yeah.
The screen glitched out, emitting this horrible screeching noise, like a fork scratching on a plate. Everything was covered in what I
Notice
assumed
the
was
golden
the
cages.
font of the game. and
Despite all my rage, I'm
Lava
still just a bird in a cage.
Maybe I'll cover the rest of the screen. I unplugged the cartridge, did the old blow trick, and put it back in. When I re-entered the fight, everything went smoothly. I now know.
The part where it gets like silent and it's just my voice. Oh my god, aura. Actual
that was
aura.
fucking cool.
That
When I
was
was watching it for the first time, I was like, oh my god, yes, yes.
It is sick. It is peem. It is so peem.
That this was one of many signs to turn back. To just shut off the damn thing. The rest of Earth and Mars went smoothly. Nothing particularly interesting. Mars, however, was a different case. I scrolled to the left of the board and was surprised to not see Varan, but the sea serpent from King Kong Escapes. Safe to say.
Wait a minute. I need to find the comment.
What? Oh, fuck, no, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Oh, don't do this. Yes, I'm doing this, everyone.
Yeah, peak.
Uh,
All right. Back to Zachary Koffler.
Bewildered at the sight of such a weird kaiju, and not even one from the
Listen,
Toho
he's gonna cut me
franchise.
off, but he abuses me when I'm not on the.
Monster of Monsters was meant to be a collaboration between the two, but it got scrapped. Honestly, I was just trying to make sense of this at the time. And it being a collaboration was the most rational explanation at the time. I blitzed through the world to fight him, hoping to see if he had any new sprites. I forgot just how much I hated the volcano levels. Everything about them.
This
Certainly
is
doesn't
personal
help that they're
experience talking.
everywhere.
I don't like the lava levels.
Oh, no one does. These levels suck.
Then I got to
Yeah,
Mogira.
playing like
The fight
a
was normal,
Iris
boring,
game, like
until he
I
backed
got
up
to
and did
fucking
something
volcano
crazy.
levels. Like,
I watched many Godzilla movies,
Yeah.
but none of them had him do
This
this.
part, I
Maybe
was
it was
really
an unused
proud of this
tag,
part.
seeing as his information on the UI and
Also,
palette
the
had
file name
freaked
for
out.
this image
My
is
jaw dropped. If
not
I were living
because
in a
Mogira
cartoon,
comes out of
it'd
the
be on
closet.
the floor. This
Beautiful.
had to be an early version of some kind. Something Nintendo used to test if the game worked before continuing to add and remove things, including replacing the crossover characters.
I'll also mention
Naturally, my mind
the
wandered
name
to the question,
of the
would this even be possible?
the file name, if it's like funny or like worth mentioning at all.
Yeah, I
Has
feel
it-
like it'd be pretty important to
It
mention
really
some of the
hasn't
names.
been yet because it's just been Godzilla fucked up for the other one. Like that's boring.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a prototype, what if Planet X isn't even in the game? This kind of planted into my head that I wanted to complete the game now. To see what happens. For fun.
For fun.
Surprisingly, there were
I'm
no
the type of guy who punches metal for fun.
They caught me really off guard. I punch metal for fun. Don't mess with me, kid.
Oh my god. That video is something I still think is, like, hilarious. Because I know a guy like that.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't say him, like, know him as a friend, more like know him as he exists and I know of his existence type shit.
I used to know a guy that was like that. Like, bro, shut up. I don't care how many fights you used to get in.
Yeah. Little piss baby, a little piss boy.
with Godzilla. I guess the blow trick worked. This game had pulled me from when I was just bored, right to seeing something new, like it almost knew. Right when I was about to get up and leave.
I
It
don't
almost
fucking
reacted to
care.
me, not wanting me to
Zach,
leave.
we get it. You have
God,
chronic
I'm
bitch
rambling.
syndrome.
Sorry about that. Next was the moment I really wanted to see the most.
The big
The scene.
Netanyahu.
I slammed through the rest of Mars to see him in action. I wondered what terrible glitches would happen this time, but surprisingly, it was fine. He played
I'm not
fine,
super proud of that
but
sprite,
he didn't have any animation
to be honest.
at all.
I am just now noticing, like, there's a portion of, like, the background cut out.
Oh yeah, that's because in the screenshots, it uses like a very very dark gray instead of black, and they look almost identical. But like, if you really squint or like you turn up the brightness, you can see where they cut off. Where like I cut out Titanosaurus and I put the sea serpent.
Yeah. Tell them about the Mixels. Tell them about the Mixels.
Oh, the Mixels in the original story. There are no Mixels in NTC Missing, and this is going to be continuous. I refuse to have any.
Real. You're a good man, Cheese.
Ugh. I really feel like Zenith is the worst offender. Just everything's in Zenith.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with the game being able to show like stuff that shouldn't be possible, like realistic fires and stuff, but like Mixels, really?
Yeah.
It's just a personal pet peeve.
Leoris watching this video.
He's like seething mad at me. Jeez.
You're a dead man.
You're
Going
a
back and
dead
forth,
man.
bite me when I got too
Staring
close.
straight ahead.
Bite in quotation, because I just take damage. Again, no animations. It was definitely unfinished from the looks of it. A fun fight, but lackluster. I had fun with the snake, but eventually I captured
You
the base
what?
and moved on to the next planet.
Moron.
Pathos.
I saw an edit of the Pathos image where they switched. Oh my god! They switched the P to an A and the A to an E. Athos.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Pathos.
I remember reading a fan story. I don't remember who made it, but there's a fan story where Angry Video Game Nerd played NGC.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was acquaintances with the person who made it. We weren't really friends, but like I knew them.
Yeah.
but like I used to love that. And a bit of an embarrassing secret here. If your name is Neo the Neuronaut, you know about this. This is not my first NGC AU or whatever you want to call it. Fan story. This is my second because I used to have a first. It was really bad. It didn't have any images because I was not an artist at the time. I still really don't consider myself one. I'm not that good at it, but it was called, oh my god, NGC Protagonist Swap, and the gimmick was that it was Carl playing Zach's copy, so like Carl got red and stuff. But I realized, like, while writing Pathos, is that it would just get really boring because, one, we don't know much about Carl, and two, it wouldn't really change that much anyway because, you know, it's just the original NGC, but the guy's a bit like more cocky or something.
Pretty much.
So, what was my solution? Oh, I know. Change everything. Create a bunch of made-up bullshit. It did not work out. And I will not elaborate further. But I got to entropy. I got to writing entropy. It was just a bunch of regurgitated and stolen ideas.
Hmm.
I think I've gotten a bit better at writing.
Yeah.
Oh, not that dumpster fire related. Can you go back a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Back to like when he was playing the levels. So around like during Mars, there was going to be a glitch level. There would be nothing really interesting in it. Just, the effects of the glitch in the first chapter getting worse. I forgot to put it in.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it did not go unused. If you watched Pathos, you'll know that I put in Pathos.
Yeah, it's the void level.
Yeah, it's the void level. And it contains my personal favorite scene in the whole story yet.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that interruption.
Yep. We're good. Do we continue to Pathos? Oh.
What?
So, funny story.
Oh god.
I accidentally left this in.
Oh, that wasn't intentional?
No, this was not intentional. This was an accident. I didn't realize until way later.
By the way, when I first saw this, I thought, one, it was intentional. Two, I didn't know who those pair of eyes were. Obviously, it's the sea serpent. It's meant to be the sea serpent.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to be the sea serpent. I thought it was because you didn't know what red looked like yet, and you trying to design what red would look like.
Hell nah.
Or like, yeah. You would like trying to design a future character that will show up in Trance, which you wouldn't even know about that guy.
Hell nah.
Actually, I think you would. I've talked about him a bit. It's Blight.
Oh yeah, yeah. We know the boy. They don't know the boy, but I know the boy.
If you're in Face Space, you might know the boy. He's gonna be appearing in Trance.
Yeah. It'll be like a trance attack.
Yeah, when I was first designing Blight, I named him Blightface because it sounded cool, and like he's like a blight on like the game. And like I did not even consider like I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying words.
Yeah, I get that.
Alright, let's move on to Pathos. I got nothing interesting
What
to say.
the fuck? Oh, hell no. Anyway.
That's a trance leak.
Yeah. Read Chaos Pasta. Read Chaos Pasta.
Chaos Pasta.
Yeah, anyway. Pathos.
It's infinitely better than this.
Yes. Man. Anyway.
So, this is the NGC Missing Fan Club, huh? I can get used to this.
What the fuck?
You know, this is where the whole "it's just a beta" theory really starts to show its cracks. But what kind of planet is Pathos? Pathos was a blue board with an identical layout to Jupiter's. Mogira.
Oh, there we go. Now it's back to normal.
Yeah.
By the way,
Gazora,
I don't know if anyone caught this because no one pointed out. Look at the sea serpent.
Yeah, I see its head.
1 is missing an eye. 2, it's frowning now.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. If you go back to fucking the original post or Earth and Mars, you can see he's smiling. He's giving a big toothy grin. Here he's frowning.
Does this imply the existence of a ghost sea serpent?
No.
Oh. It
That
should.
would be funny, but no. What this does imply is that the sea serpent is dead.
Oh. Damn.
The game, or I should say Red, but really it's the game. The game wasn't really able to convert him into a Notster, which also explains why none of the new monsters appear in later worlds.
Oh, that's sick, actually.
They die after you kill them, like, for real.
When you die in the game, you die in real life.
The finale be like...
Okay. We gotta lock in.
All monsters attack.
We're doing a very
Gabra
serious
only showed up
voiceover here.
once in the movies,
Yeah, we need
so
to lock in.
definitely an obscure pick in my eyes. I couldn't
That's what I
tell
did my
who it was at
research for
first.
this.
I had to hover over the piece to see who it was. Pathos was strange. Can't really describe the music. It was everything at once, like asking a rock band to make every genre of music fit into one song.
Also, pause for a second. I'm really good at pointing out my own mistakes. If you look at Gazora's sprite, you can see a tiny blue pixel.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
You can make out a tiny blue pixel that I forgot to erase. This is gonna be the video where you see all of my fuck-ups, and you're gonna realize, oh, wow, that is a fuck-up.
No, there's no such thing as fuck-ups. There's only such thing as fuck-offs.
Slow and
Most fuck-ups I make is like, actually, wait, I'll be like, oh, wait, that's actually really cool. I'm gonna make that canon. But most mistakes aren't. There are a couple of really cool details this chapter. I feel like a lot of people missed. And I'll try and point them out.
Alrighty, let's continue.
Let's continue.
But immediately sped up and slowed even more, and then had metal-sounding segments. They were each short parts and were separated by what I assume was a cymbal sound.
Is this
At the louder segment,
Coming OST, or is this the Ayuri game?
This is Ayuri's game. This is not the Third Coming OST. Which
Okay.
is peak, by the way.
Yeah, both are incredible games on their own.
Yeah.
it was just
Also play
uncomfortable
Carbonated.
enough to make
Play
me
Carbonated.
not want to linger on the board too
Shameless
long.
plug.
Pathos had 3 level types: the Blue Mountains, the Orange Caves, and the Void. The Void was those completely black icons you see there. The entrance of Pathos was completely covered in the Blue Mountain level, blue mountain levels were completely devoid of any
Well,
life.
there's two
Playing
details
a
I want to talk about here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
One's a lot more obvious than the other. One I didn't expect anyone to get until I even like mentioned it. Uh, well, the first one is that Jano is in the Red Moon.
Yeah, that's me. That's based off of my Discord profile, which is art made by Hell Knight. Shout out to that guy. He's cool.
Editor Jano put that on screen for everyone to see in all its glory.
Yeah, do it, Editor Jano. You're my bitch.
Yeah, Jano put live cheese reaction.
Okay, we're making shit up now.
Yeah. The second detail I want to talk about, if you look in the middle section of the mountains, this was intentionally really hard to see, but you can make out two eyes and a frown. That's Melissa.
Where the fuck?
Also, another pet peeve I have of the original story is that Godzilla's HP doesn't match with his level, and his level always changes. It goes from like 4 to 2. Like, make it consistent.
But consistency is bullshit.
Womp womp. Okay, I just MS painted it up. Editor Jano put that over the screen.
Oh, that makes sense now. That makes sense.
Yeah, now you see it.
Now I see it. It's all very clear now.
That's also why the music stops every time Zachary gets to that pair of mountains.
Hmm.
That's how
sad tune
that was
would've been nice
me
to
kind
hear
of
in a
into
normal
it.
game.
That there's something hidden in the mountains.
The music would
Yeah.
completely stop every time I reached the set of mountains in a screenshot. I don't know exactly why. But when it wasn't stopped, it was a little soothing and off-putting at the same time. Most music in this world seemed to be hard to define. Something else I noticed upon entering the level was that my points meter turned into complete gibberish. I never used the points score for anything in the original game, so it wasn't too bothersome for me. Definitely bizarre though. The Blue Mountain levels ended fairly quickly with there being no enemies or obstacles. Next
I'm quite proud of the
was the
sprites
part
for the
that
Blue
was not
Mountains.
so pleasant
Yeah.
to see. The Orange Caves. The Orange Caves were a massive mood shift.
The sprites
Changing-
for the Orange Caves, I do want to say, they look much better up close. Like, especially the top tiles. I was really proud of those initially, but like when they're repeated, they don't look as good.
Hmm.
Also, there's two Ultra Kill references in this image.
I wonder if you bitches can figure it out.
Well, I'll just tell you. In the top blocks, the mouth is a reference to the cover for Order, and I guess Chaos. In the Ultra Kill OST, it's a reference to the cover of that. And that splitting eye, also on the same block, is a reference to Hell itself. And its only appearance in Ultra Kill so far.
Yeah.
It's a splitting eye. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I
Yeah.
put it in. Mostly because I didn't know what else to put on the block.
Yeah.
From calm and somber
Pretty much everything interesting I have to say about this.
All right. Do you mind? Do you mind if I skip a little bit just ahead?
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing interesting about this part.
or not.
I like how you
This
slightly altered the
length-
music for this fight.
Oh yeah, no, I had to do a little bit of tinkering for the sound effect not Gazora up here makes. I had to add a bit more like
Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I got to make it more gritty, you know.
Or
Like, this is not what it's meant to be.
this
Yeah.
lanky alien-like creature had replaced Gazora. It
This
shared the same power
fight of
with it, but
Gazora,
it had
it's really just like me swapping most of the colors for in the original. I redid the eye though. It's not just a rectangle with another rectangle with a square inside it anymore. I made it an actual eye.
Thank God.
Wildly different moves. Punching you, sending you flying backwards, and a beam attack that would stun you.
Beam attack!
This beam could be easily ducked under, as shown in this screen cap. Godzilla.
Also- An ice beam. It's not just like a beam of light. It was meant to be an ice beam. If you got caught on it, you were gonna get frozen.
Yeah, no, I got that. I picked that up.
Okay.
Also stunned himself for about 3 or so seconds after using this attack, allowing you to sneak in an atomic breath attack. These were his only 2 moves, however. A fun fight, but bizarre. This theme of replacing the original game enemies with strange, slightly reminiscent of the original design monsters will become a trend later on. For my sake, so I don't have to call them slightly reminiscent of the original design monsters, I'm going to call these creatures the not monsters. So this is not
That's a
Zora.
bit of me and Zachary talking there.
Understandable.
Because, it's still Zachary. He's still gonna call them the Notsters, but, like, if I really want to be unique, I would call them something stupid, like the true monsters. That's what I did for protagonist swap, by the way.
I would like to. I actually. You know what? No. I'm not going to open that can of worms. But
You don't.
I do
You're
not.
gonna say you want to read it. You don't.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, it was made by, like, you were like, how old were you at? You were, like, still, like, a kid when you made it, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, I think, is when I started it.
Yeah. No. That. From personal experience, writing, don't write when. It's bad, man, it's bad.
Like, 2 years might not sound like that much, but I always just everything I do when I look back, I'm like, ugh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Also, you physically cannot. Even if you held me at gunpoint, I could not actually get you that because I deleted every single instance of missing. Not missing. I fucking hope I didn't. Of protagonist swap.
Yeah.
It also used to be a Wattpad story, so you could see how badly that went.
Ugh.
Next up was not
Yeah,
Mothra.
you could feel the stench coming off of it.
Yeah.
Mothra was replaced by a flying machine, switching the slow, grounded monster into a fast, erratic one. Not Mothra had a few moves. He would extend his drill hand, shoot projectiles from his tail, run into you, or use his face drill to skewer you. He attacked fast, but wasn't all that powerful. A simple
Something
atomic
really
breath
interesting and
with
hip to
white
say about this fight. I changed the color of him being from slightly green to being like in the original game, and I made him do like a cool he can attack with his tail and he attacks with his drill at the same time. He combos. That's pretty cool. That's nothing too interesting.
Still cool.
years.
Also, I did this for shits and giggles. There's not much like lore reason, but every 0 and O has a dot in it. It's been like that way since the beginning.
It's cool. It looks cool.
It's just for shits and giggles. Yeah, it's for shits and giggles, really.
No bars of health, so I tried to use it as much as possible. Sometimes he used multiple attacks at once, leading to some undesirable situations. He'd back off afterwards, regaining his power bars, allowing it for an easy chunk of damage from an atomic ray. The fight didn't last too long after this screen cap. With another victory under my belt, I head to the next level, the Void. I call it the Void.
Yo, listen to this banger, y'all. I composed this myself.
Chaotic, glitchy level.
It's
The music for this level were just random sound effects
so good.
overlapping each other to make a song.
Wait, can you put this gif over
Really
it?
had
Hang
no
on.
rhythm
Hang on. Where is it? Oh, can I not find it?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I can't find it. It's that one GIF where it's like all the guys on a bus with like a speaker.
All the guys on a bus.
I found it. I found it.
Okay, okay. Oh, this GIF!
It's such a banger. This.
It's a shucky banger. It's a shucky banger. Alright, back to the Goon Squad.
Completely random. My experience in this level would be short-lived, as I was intercepted by these things.
We got company.
Oh yeah, epilepsy
They
warning.
were on the screen for
This is bad.
rushing towards me quickly.
At least it's not like
When they got to me,
Doom by
they
Fate level epilepsy.
like-
Jesus,
like
I don't
a
like
crash.
the noise.
The ever-living shit out of me.
Pause. Pause here. There was a hidden message in the screen. I have it written out somewhere what it says, but it's in like nearly white text, so it's almost impossible to read.
I think I kind of see it.
What do you think it says before I read it? What it actually says?
Melissa something something something.
It does not reference Melissa at all.
Fuck!
It says "fucking baby," ha 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 ha, ha over and over again.
Oh. That's mean.
It's the game laughing at him.
That's mean, man.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
Hmm.
Screen flashed
The game
black
is
and white
having
for a few
a
seconds
fucking
before sending me to the
field day
board
with Zach.
before I entered the levels.
Unresolved
I never
childhood
entered one of
trauma?
these levels.
This is
The rest
gold.
of the time I played the game, I couldn't tell what they were at the time, but looking at the screen cap, it looks like a deformed version of Anguirus. I know there's unused sprites of Anguirus left in the game, so maybe it pulled from that? This level was a nightmare to rationalize. Everything here made me wonder, why? Why would they put disgusting orange caves in a children's game? Why would they create...
Oh,
Siamese twins!
the Siamese twins!
How did you pause the perfect fucking frame?
I don't know! Wait. Oh my god! Frame perfect. I don't know how I did that.
Siamese twins!
It's canon.
Where's this footage from? Is this from Carbonated?
This is carbonated footage. This is a carbonated thing. Peak. Twin peaks.
Continue.
a whole new made-up planet. My only rational idea left was
I fucking hate
a
grievers.
bomb
I'm gonna be so real. I hate these bitches.
Bizarre
They're so
content
easy
and
as
glitches,
Mothra, but like as anyone
who
else.
made it? Why did they make it?
I don't
have
know.
no
Something
answer
about them
for
just
those.
pisses me off. I don't know why.
wondered If my friend
The
I
fucking
mentioned
griever that
at
I
the
hate.
start did
The
it, but
fucking griever that I hate.
he wouldn't
The
put
fucking griever that I hate.
this much effort
That
into a game
fucking griever that I hate.
trying to clear my
What?
the sea serpent.
Us?
Or I don't.
Yes, there's another hidden detail here. Do you guys know the FNAF 4 Easter egg, the FNAF 4 teasers? We have to brighten an image.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's something hidden there. It's personally one of the things I'm most proud of. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You know the gold temples in Entropy, right?
Yeah.
I took the Melissa head from that and just plopped it in here. Obviously we colored it.
I think I kind of see it.
Yeah, if you have like a big monitor that reflects a lot of light and you look at it funny, you can definitely see that Melissa's in there.
Yeah.
Melissa's face is there. There's gonna be a this. I'm not gonna say that. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler for Entropy. I was about to say. I've got a lot of things planned. Shit gets crazy. I think so.
Yes. Anyway. Let's
Let's
contender.
Also, the bird in the cage is the level.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a bird in a cage.
I was sent back to the map again.
So
With the sea serpent absent from the board.
Thanks.
I only had one fight left, and it was on to the next planet.
It was
I
Gaybara.
had to challenge Gabara next.
Gabba.
To
Yeah,
my
gay,
surprise,
bruh.
Gabara
'Cause he's
was
gay.
functional.
'Cause I hate him.
Had animation, different
Can you
attacks,
tell him
and
a
a
little bit of
distinct
designing
fighting style.
uh,
Much
scenes
like
and
not
monsters?
he was fast and erratic.
I think
but
he looks
used
cool.
up a lot of power really quickly.
Thank you. I really feel like it
He'd
has
run
that
up and
early
do
Cosby
quick
Daft
claw
feel
attacks,
with it
jumping
not
as he
being
did so.
that good.
He never
No.
stood still.
I
Oh,
think
but-
it's good. I think it's
Always
good. I
pacing
like
back
it.
and forth, even when
I know
not
I'm gonna go
waiting
really
for his
critical
power to
here,
regenerate.
but like
When he got low,
that's
he
does not
did
look
a
like
new
a
move that
Godzilla
was
monsters fight.
something he was supposed to be able to do.
It looks like something
He
that
shot lightning from
Cosby
his
would make
fingertips
during
like
this
the
time,
Emperor
like
from Star Wars.
Biollante.
This
Yeah.
Biollante
completely
didn't really look
drained
like
him
a
of all
Godzilla
of any
monster
power that he had
story.
left,
Yeah.
but it dealt so much damage to get caught in. After he did this attack, he could do basically nothing but watch as I dealt my own high
Also, I meant
damage
shoot
moves.
lightning because I was signing the claw attack and I was like, wait, it would be really fucking funny if he shot lightning from his fingertips.
I think giving like random monsters like random abilities that they can have. I think that's a thing in replay.
I don't know. Is Titanosaurus supposed to be breathe on? Is supposed? Oh my god. I'm not a Godzilla nerd. I'm just an GC nerd. Is Titanosaurus a water creature?
Yes.
Okay, so that explains why he's underwater in Friday Night Monster of Monsters. Peak mod, by the way. Trans attack soon.
Trans attack soon.
Red says trans rights.
Red
Soon
supports
after,
trans
the fight
rights.
was over. All I had to do now was capture the base and move on to the next world. It can't ever be that easy.
Oh,
Ooh.
New icon had
Good enough,
replaced the base, being a
It
paralyzed,
looks like we have
all the
lethal
movement
company here.
completely stopped.
yeah.
No
Shut
loud
up. I
crashing.
can say no.
No nothing.
Can you pause again? If you have not seen Jano's community post on this, there's another hidden message here. In red style, it says, "No, no, not him." I'm gonna leave that of like who's talking and what that means intentionally vague.
Yeah.
By the way, this is not really a spoiler. Zachary has 3 viewers, 3 people watching him through the game. One of them is the game itself. I will not name the other 2.
Hmm.
The other is not. One of them is not red. I will say that. One of the people is not red.
Hmm.
Red is most certainly a villain. Red is most certainly diabolically evil. But Red is not one of the people really watching Zachary. He's still committing horrible, unspeakable acts and just being awful to him, but yeah. Continue.
Alrighty.
Silence. I had no clue what this could possibly mean, so I had to head into the level to find out. I was taken to a fiery hellscape with flickering flames and Ash in the background.
And no
My UI
mixels.
had transformed into a
And no
single
mixels.
word. Run. I have
Pretty much
no idea
everything in
what.
this scene was all mixels.
Oh yeah, no, like everything but Godzilla and Red in this, like in the original story, mixels, mixels everywhere.
I was
What
supposed
are
to
you,
be running from,
mixels? That's why the tiles
but
are
I
so
wouldn't
big.
take my
Yeah.
chances learning. I started moving almost
Also, I
immediately,
enhanced the fire a
pressing
little
the
bit.
right button on my controller as hard as I could. I heard noises of bones cracking
I like
and
sound
what
effects.
sounded like raw meat being
Thank you. They're from Half-Life 2.
Because I really want to get this food to you
Wouldn't
guys.
take
Red is
long
disgusting.
for the source to catch up with me.
Red is a disgusting,
Do you
foul
ever get that
creature.
strange feeling of just pure dread?
True?
He's meant to be scary, but he's
Feels like
definitely
you're
meant to
stuck 6
more to
miles.
disgust the viewer.
And you can't
Yeah.
feel your heartbeat anymore. That is what I felt when I saw this thing loudly stomp onto screen with its disgusting legs.
I also love the stomping sound effects you
This
added.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm just like putting a headcanon for NGC Missing Red.
Mm-hmm.
He can grow limbs out of the holes in his sides. That is a headcanon I have.
I'm telling you this now. This is not really a spoiler, because, you already know Red's a shapeshifter. That is absolutely true.
Yes! Yes, thank you.
That was part of my intention while creating Red, is that he would have various horrible things come out of his I can't believe I'm gonna say this, his holes.
Oh my god, he's so
Um,
disgusting. I love it.
There's a few details I actually do want to talk about with Red. One, I really feel like this is a you either love it or you hate it design. I think more people will like it as Missing continues, or it could have the complete opposite effect. I don't know. But people seem pretty torn on either A, this is the best fucking Red spray I've ever seen in my life, oh my god, or B, I cannot take this seriously in the slightest. And honestly, I kinda understand the I cannot take this seriously side.
Yeah.
I think Red here is meant to a lot more to gross you out here. Especially with the unnamed green particles coming out of his mouth.
Ooze.
The ooze.
Yeah.
Another thing about Red, he is meant to look like roadkill. He's meant to look like he got ran over. And that's gonna lead directly into another thing. He's meant to very, very, very vaguely resemble Melissa. And when I mean very vaguely, I mean extremely vaguely. Like, it's really a stretch to say he looks like Melissa, but I swear he is meant to look at least a teeny bit like Melissa.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main gimmick of this story, if I haven't really talked about it yet. The main gimmick about this story is that Zachary was a lot more affected by Melissa's death. And the game takes full advantage of this. You could see it as like a remix, and people have called it a remix. You could say it's a remix. But missing is kind of like half fixing the things I did not like in the original NGC and half new shit. There will be a lot of new shit. There'll be new characters, new things. I'm yammering again, but
No, continue yammering.
That's what this video is about now, isn't it? That's what you click the video for. You're gonna hear me yak on about my stupid Chud fan story.
Ugh. My chud son. My chud son. My chud
stupid
son
Red
Red.
Also, there's a minor error in Red's design. You see those two like light pink pixels on his main body and his holes?
Yeah.
That was a mistake, but I saw that and it was like, that kind of looks like something's leaking out of it. Oh, that's way cooler. So I just made it like that's part of him now. That's something leaking out of him.
Peak.
Also, you can't see it in the screen cap, but he's like melting.
I mean, you can kind of see it in
Yeah,
like this, like
Zachary really just he tells more than shows.
yeah.
And I really
Disgusting.
think the imagery for Red here is some of my best work or my worst. You decide. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to yammer on about Red for now without getting way too spoilery. Because trust me, there's 10 more paragraphs where that came from, but I can't say a single word of them.
Damn.
The flesh wasn't in any Godzilla movie. This thing was original, and it was fast.
Also, thank you to the 14th
Oh, yes,
gamer.
yes. Thank you, the 14th gamer, for making this chase theme. It's very good.
Peem. It is Peem.
And thank you for making a lot of the future tracks in Missing. I know if you're watching this, I know you're working on, or maybe by the time this is out, finished the Green Temple theme. As of recording this video, he is playing Ultra Kill.
Peak.
He's kind of kicking ass, actually. I'm watching his Discord status.
Damn.
So yeah, if you're watching this, you keep doing you. This stuff is awesome, and I love to see it.
His body
True.
ripped onto the floor like it was melting.
Also, something it took me a little bit to realize, Red actually has feet here. Instead of just, like, spikes.
yes.
He has feet. He has nails and toes, which
Yeah, no,
is
he has-
disgusting.
Actually, let me just put up his full design. I have it somewhere around here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show it in, like, editing.
Yeah, he has feet. He has full actual feet. And let me just upscale this. Actually, don't you just love Ace Spite?
Yes.
That's everything. I'm making everything with Ace Spite, by the way. That's if you want to know what program I'm using.
MS Paint!
It's definitely a step up from my old thing. Here's Red.
Yes. Here's our boy.
Hello, boy.
Cutely, mauls, homeless man.
That's something you do.
Yeah. Anyway, let's
I
continue.
would describe him as kind. Yes.
Yes, we gotta continue.
Sweating blood onto the
Talking
ground.
during silent reading
It
time.
had
Yeah.
4 tubed legs. The face of a rotting corpse. As it got closer, I couldn't tell if it was my breathing or it's that thing I was hearing when I was staring at Godzilla out of the corner of my eye. I swear I could see that thing was staring at me.
Okay, something, I just want to say here, I am very proud of the voice work I did. Like, you can tell,
Yes.
Zach
I
is, like, trembling. He's shivering balls right now.
I love the little panics. And I don't know if this is intentional or not. I like the little stuttering.
Yes, he does,
like
that is an intentional thing.
Okay, good. Because either I was gonna be really genuine or I was gonna sound like an asshole for saying this, but I really like all the stuttering.
Yeah, I wanted Zach to like sound like he's tripping over himself a lot, which I mean
Yeah.
he does.
Zachary's an interesting character. You learn more about him later.
Yeah.
There are, I'm just gonna tell you this now. There's a lot of dark themes coming up that is not just about Melissa's death. There's gonna be like a lot more darker themes.
Is it gonna be dark and gritty like the Half-Life 2 beta?
No, get out. But missing is the most unserious missing has been yet is me putting Jano in the moon.
Yeah.
Like I want this to be like a pretty serious story. I want to be big and serious, and I punch metal for fun.
Yeah, and I punch metal for fun. All
I
right.
realize that most of this recording has just been us fucking off.
I mean, it kind of has, but it's fun because we've been talking about like
It's
the game, or not the
it's
game,
funny, yeah.
the story. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. Next time, I think we should have the 14th gamer join us by the time the
yeah.
trance comes out.
The 14th gamer, if you're watching this, let us know if you're comfortable with like coming on call. Yeah, yeah, that should be everything. But let's finish Pathos first
Yeah.
before we officially wrap up.
Yep.
I looked at its foul features, and snapped back to normal. Most of that was probably paranoia talking.
Yeah.
But the heat of the moment,
Yeah.
I really didn't feel like it was looking right at
Oh, I
me.
do have one more thing to say about Red, but it's not spoiler related.
Mm.
When I first designed Red, his legs were way too short. And I put him in the scene, I was like, it was comically small. Like, if you're one of the people who can't take him seriously right now, you would not have taken him even remotely seriously then. Even I was giggling at it. It was, his legs were like half the height they are in the picture.
Are they
Like, you could
crouching
not take it.
Godzilla size? Are they crouching Godzilla size?
They're crouching Godzilla size in the picture. Like, just take that and half it. That's how big his legs were. I had to extend them. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
That should be everything I have to yam about Red for now.
Yeah.
Barely escaped with it being pixels away from Godzilla. If I didn't start running immediately, I don't think I would have beaten the level. Godzilla left the screen, and the level ended. I fell
I
back
really
into my
feel
chair
like that in the original story, there was no real like challenge. It would have been just pretty boring, just holding right the entire time. And it is what the chase is here. But like I wanted to add the detail of if he did not start running immediately, he would have died. Just to make it feel like there was like even a little bit of stake.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of intensity. Like, did you start running immediately? Like if missing was an actual game, I don't think it ever will be. But like hypothetically, if it was, it would not be a fun game. It would one be hyper personal. So like unless you are Zachary Koffler in real life, nothing would apply to you. B, it just would not be fun to play.
You're just
Especially-
describing the original game, dog.
I know, but it would really just mostly be the original game. So any game developers watching this, don't make missing into an actual game. Please just play Carver or T3C or IOE's, even IOE's game, the Mugen. Play anything else.
Yeah. Play Hideous Jorgzilla Peanuts Pasta.
Yeah, yes, definitely play that. A peak game.
It really is peak.
And when it comes out, play what was like the time one? I remember you talking about that.
Niji's Time Quest.
Yeah, Niji's Time Quest. When that comes out, play Niji's Time Quest.
Yes, made by Gene Simon. We're just shouting out, like, everyone today, Jesus.
Yeah. Everyone at home, you best be writing these names down or I'm gonna get you.
And I just want to say, thank you, Mom. You helped me so much in my journey. Yeah.
I had a breath of relief. But then it hit me. I'd have to get Mothra through this
His
level
breath
as well.
hit him? Yeah,
I moved
I bet
Mothra
it
to
did.
the eyes tile, and it immediately counted as me beating the level. I guess I only have to get one monster through a chase sequence. The next world I would be going to was Trance.
Trans.
Ooh!
So, closing thoughts. Most of these closing thoughts are gonna be like talking about stuff like I forgot to mention while recording this. If you go back to the red chase, you don't have to find the exact moment, but when he's talking about like that feeling of just pure horrifyingness, like
Dread!
feel his own heartbeat. When I was writing that, I was listening to Feel That Dread, Stream Sinister Minds, by the way, big album.
True.
I was listening to Feel That Dread, and I was like, oh, this. What if I said you felt this dread? Yeah, that'd be funny. And I wrote it in as a joke, and I forgot to take it out, but honestly, it worked, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it is pain.
What else can I really?
Why am I getting recommended this shit?
I don't think you care about either.
I don't
series, really.
I don't
I
care
don't-
about Has-Been Hotel. I don't care about SMG4. I only care about NGC and Ultra Kill.
When I was a little kid, the two things I loved most in life were NGC and Ultra Kill.
And I hated Has-Been Hotel and SMG4.
Wait. I've got a fire fan story idea for the Mega Bad NGC World thing. If you haven't seen that, you're gonna have you have to make a bad but funny NGC World.
Elephant green screen effect.
Oh, I think we're back to reality.
Oh, did we escape Demon World?
We escaped Demon World.
Speaking of Demon World, I haven't actually finished watching the entirety of Demon World.
Oh my god, you shouldn't. I mean, should. You definitely shouldn't. Should.
Because there was just a point, I think it was in like, I forget the name of the chapter, but like Death or something.
It was like around Not Baragon. It was around Not Baragon time.
Yeah.
Because me and Shiz were watching this in a VC.
Yeah, it just got like so bad that like it wasn't even a funny bad anymore. It was just bad.
We like did it for a bit, and then we decided, hey, let's keep on watching it.
It just gets. It doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better. It gets funny, but it doesn't get better.
Oh my god.
I still feel bad about shit talking Demon World because like it's good in its own right.
It does what it tries to do, but it's a little kid's story. I can't bash on it too much. It's a little kid's story about a GC that he was clearly a super fan of.
Yeah.
If the author of Demon World somehow is still in the NGC fandom and finds himself upon this video, please make Demon World 2! Please!
You're gonna like start begging on your knees. Please, Speed, I need this.
Please, I forget your name, but I forget your name. Mr. John Demon World, I forget your name.
Guys, can we get John Demon World's autograph?
Guys, like, subscribe, and comment if you want John Demon World in NGC Missing. Except like, subscribe, and comment on me, not Jano. In fact, dislike and block Jano and
What?
unsubscribe from him.
Why?
Because you're smelly, and I'm better than you. Even though I have, like, 2 videos, and they're about 10.
Calm down, Woody. We're your friends.
Shut up, Jano, I'll kill you!
We can
But,
talk this out. We
yeah,
can
that's-
make amends.
That's the, NGC missing, what are we calling this? Voiceover, synopsis?
Cast commentary, maybe.
Writer, reader, commentary.
What if we just say dev commentary?
Well, that'd be a bit misleading. We're not developers. I don't know how to make a game.
No, but you've been working on it. You've been making it.
That is true. I'm the sole writer and creator of NGC Missing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Know your place.
I'm sorry, Shadow. Something that's like really strange to me is that like, no, you do contribute like a lot, but like some people think you actually work on the story.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't work on the story, by the way. All of this is as new as it is to you, right? I'm experiencing it the same time you guys are.
he does get some behind the scenes stuff because he's my friend.
But it's very,
And
very
no.
brief.
Yeah. The person who knows most about NGC Missing is probably Nero, because I wanted his opinion on the thing I was talking very vaguely about earlier before this recording.
Yeah.
Are you still recording this?
Yes.
But yeah, that's everything, I think.
I do this is an hour long. This recording is an hour long.
This, like, the voiceover thing?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, we've been talking for a while.
Yeah, this is most of this is gonna stay unedited, honestly. Because it's funny.
If you have...
Cheese, I'm gonna kill you.
more viewers than me,
Get
But,
back to making NGC Missing, slap boy.
can I take a 3-day break? I just published a new chapter.
No!
School.
No! Your education is dog shit. You won't use it for anything. Now get back to work.
Yes, Master Jano. But in all seriousness, that should be everything.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to Jano Man, like all of his videos. Play Carbonated.
Support Hypernova Interactive, the developers of The Third Coming.
Yes, do support them.
Subscribe to Madzilla.
Subscribe to Manzilla.
And the 14th Gamer.
Give me your credit card information. Play Hitting Strugzilla Peanuts Pasta. And that should be everything.
Yeah.
Be sure to comment. Be sure to comment in the comments all of your credit card information.
Don't. Anyway.
With the angel and
The credit card
sure.
is fraud
You know
angelum.
you know you want to give it. But yeah, seriously, for real this time.
Do what I do.
That
Say
should be
my
everything.
outro. Say my outro. Do what I do in the end of all my videos.
What's your outro?
Bye
I
bye.
forget. Oh, bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.